Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see, the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Seminoles offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Ouch, that is an obvious call. You cannot make contact with the quarterback after the throw. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He's going to hand this off. Great move in the open field. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype of the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. With the catch, it's Montgomery. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Pass caught, second down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Seminoles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Scanning the field. It's Kromenhoek. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Long enough and good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Pitt Panthers offense comes out for their first possession today. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Handoff to the single back. Spinning out of the tackle. Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. First down and 10. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. No huddle here for the offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Cannot escape that. Pass rush. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up. The Panthers will line up to boot it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On the run, it's Davis. Runs through the defender. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, when you go against man-to-man coverage, you need some help from the quarterback. It's easy to look at the quarterback and say, why didn't you make this throw? But his intended target needs to get some separation against that man coverage to be able to open up the opportunity.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Dropping back, it's Kromenhoek. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward, man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the receiver's got it. Oh, what a juke. Gets free now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Noles with 1st and 10 here.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Looking to pass, it's Kromenhoek. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Florida State. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out, it's Hart. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Panthers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Back to throw. It's Holstein. He's looking deep here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. They'll run it here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that completion. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Caught quickly. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Looking to throw again. Makes the defender miss. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Second down and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown. Hit.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short game. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. And the Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Gonna run it. It's Davis. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Offside. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Inside the 15. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. To throw, it's Holstein. Receiver makes the grab. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. QB to the tight end for a completion. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off.
What an incredible job here by this safety, sitting back in cover 2, almost baits the quarterback to throw this football, jumps it, and comes up with a great interception.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Catch made on the out route.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hart. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll hand it off. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of.
And the Noles will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They get the second half started with a running play. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. The Panthers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. The shotgun running play call. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Shotgun formation here on third down. Under heavy pressure, takes a shot as he throws the ball. And the pass is dropped, incomplete, would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Panthers will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Looking for a gap. It's Davis. Breaking free at midfield. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it. Open.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff to the back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Running past the 45. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
Get set, get set. Yep, yep.
He'll test the right side here. Look at him run through those tacklers. Finding space at the 20. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Drink it. Black 24. Black 24.
Back to pass. It's Kromenhoek. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So second down after the incompletion.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
It's third and long. He drops the throw. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Finds an open target on the left side.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Second down, we're going to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Panthers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense in hurry-up mode. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Knowles. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And he makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Can he make it to the marker? Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to beat the Sticks.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's 3rd down and short. You trust your back and the line to be able to pick up the first down, and he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. As we break for the quarter, Florida State was on top. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Testing the right side here. No shot to bring him down. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Short pass, finds the tight end. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Third down play for this offense. Try and muscle for the first down. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. In the clear at the 25. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida State. Extra point try coming now. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Tries to get it to the running back. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect with his receiver downfield.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7.
Here we go.
Receiver makes the catch, bulldozing his way past tacklers. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Game moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. On the ground, it's Davis. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. Touchdown, Seminoles. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.